So as we've been in Wichita F3 region coming on over 4 years now, we have found cast-ups, completely stupid and utterly pointless events to be very helpful in pushing men to beyond and above where we are in our fitness. But it does more than that. We found these events to be more on what has been unique, and I think recently in the last couple of years, is we put the 3F effect into a cast-up. And not just the fitness level, but the fellowship, the connecting in, the digging deep together, but the faith element into it. As we think of the G3L structure of Q-Source, we have designed an event around each one of them, and it begins with Get Right. In F3 Wichita, we found the 12 Strong event to be that for our packs. The 50 pounds for 12 miles at underneath 3 hours as a Ranger's fitness standard is a good standard for us.
We go through cycles where you're in constant evaluation of where you're at in life, right? Where you can do better.
Getting right is all about stepping into the hard and being tested.
You're always challenging yourself to address where you're falling short or where you need to do better.
Internally, I realized this year that it's not so much about me surviving and seeing if I can do this. It was about probably the first time for me actually realizing what giving it away is like and trying to focus on getting all my friends and family, get everybody that I could involved in it and bring more people into it to see that it's doable, see that it's possible.
We have charities involved where we're raising support for Can Vets United, and that was just really cool to see people rallying around that cause and being involved with that.
Have to keep working on it every single day and get that 1% better, or you're probably going the other direction. So,
you know, and especially different phases of life. Like I'm in a different phase, you know, like corn cobs, and you know, family's older, you know, different stage. You can get stagnant and complacent with things, and you know, you can just let it slide and let things slide, and it's kind of like quicksand, right? It just kind of keeps dragging you down and you don't even really realize it. So you know, being around other men that are like-minded, that are pushing themselves, and then, you know, being involved with these events, you know, again, just helped you to reevaluate where you're really at, and you know, like Corn Cob said, you know, it pushes you.
A Get Right is all about getting the right things and the right people in the right time. And living right is all about choosing that red pill over and over again.
I'm Joel Gouvion, 33, blackout. In a way, it's easier to just go and push yourself out there with the guys in the morning, because that's just physical, right? Like you're just getting out there and putting on the miles, putting on the weight.
Nothing like a 1 mile out to reinforce this truth for us at F3 Wichita. If you make it back in 15 minutes, you get to go again. The flagman that's pacing the men reminds you where you're at all the time. At the top of each hour, the weight goes up. We start at 60 pounds, and it goes to 70 and 80 and so on.
I had to remember that it hurts the entire time. The people who go out there and make it look easy, they're good at burying the pain. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt when you get out there and you push yourself further than you've ever pushed before. And so just remembering that pain is expected, it's only temporary, and you just gotta work through that. And everybody else beside you is hurting just as bad, even if they got a brave face on, so.
This is living right, living in the hard and going further than you ever thought you would. And now we lead right. Leading right is no longer about you.
I realized that I wasn't working on just me when I started getting feedback from others around me about how important my role in their routine, their exercise, their involvement.
You start to realize, you know, maybe at first it's about getting your own fitness in shape. Pretty quick you start to realize there's more purpose to it, and that there's so many men around us that need the community.
The Redbud 50K is the event that locks shields with another man.
The further you push yourself, they start to follow and they push themselves.
When you dig deep, deep things come out, good, bad, and all ugly.
and we'll get through it together. The rewards are tremendous at the end of the day. And it's not something I can explain, but it's something that you just have to discover for yourself.
The reward of seeing things come off successfully and the joy people will have in doing them. So the responsibility is hard, but it pays off.
That's what gets me going. That's what I tell people. Don't worry, it's hard. You'll do fine. I'm right there next to you, and we'll get through it together. The rewards are tremendous at the end of the day.
This is leading right. In the G3L, get right, live right, lead right, we end with leave right. Leaving right is getting the right perspective. What matters most at the end matters most now. It is about a group of hymns going together. You go fast alone, but you go far together. You will gain perspective and clarity, and you will disrupt your life. Those things in the Disruptor 40-hour event that we do, this brings about everything that you ever needed or wanted in your life. It brings the clarity that is long needed, and you do it with a group of men that become your trusted allies.